Alrighty guys, so this is a continuation of my last video because that video is already like 20 something minutes, and this is my pocket rings flip. So I was using a VDS Parme pocket, it's like her Vanderspec Touch Me line, that matched this planner, but the rings are only 20 millimeter, which was great when I was actually using that pocket planner in my purse on the go. But since I'm not going anywhere, and even if I were going anywhere, I wouldn't be taking out my planner, you know what I'm saying? Because I got like a mask and gloves and all that good stuff. So that's why I switched to this Print Pression metallic pink planner, because it does have bigger 25 millimeter rings. So in the front here, I just have some charms from Fox and Pip and some charms I made by me. Well, XO Carolyn Designs, and let's just get into it. So this one is not as structured or filled out as my personal wide rings, because I just set this up, and I will admit, it's kind of like a glorified notebook slash list book, but that's okay because I wanted to set it up. And decorating a pocket rings makes me think of decorating my pocket TN, which my older videos you'll see that I loved pocket TN, which is crazy because now I plan it a personal wide rings. But I hated pocket rings until the advent of pocket plus inserts, which are substantially bigger than pocket inserts. So all of my inserts, except for I think one, are pocket plus. You can get pocket plus from Annie Plans Printables. You can get Jasenia's A6 rings and size down to 86%. And that's pretty much what I do. So in the front pocket, I just have some cute little gems from Frank Hartu. This is from Scribble Prints Co. I have these cute little heart translucent stickers from Daiso. Another Once More with Love pocket with some cute little miscellaneous stickers in here. Little Sanrio envelope. And then this acetate is from Sparkly Paper Co. This is another one of those Aria's Daydream kind of tarot-ish cards, and this is just cute little card from the Powder World, and I layered some other bits and pieces. I don't want to go through all the deco as much in here because it's gonna take me forever, but you know, I have a lot of deco in here, but because it's a pocket and it's so small, you can only put so many pieces. So anyway, that is that. So this, as I said, is kind of like a glorified notebook slash list book, but it's so cute, and I really have so much fun flipping through this. One of my favorite pocket ring setups are from Kimmy Plans, and I just watch them over and over again because they're so chunky and full of deco, but also functional, and that's pretty much the best of both worlds for me. So these dividers I had for an A6 rings, and I cut them down to fit my pocket, but I did order some blank tab not A6 rings, pocket plus ring dividers from the Panda Pig. So I think it takes a while to get those though. This is another one of those little pockets from Kiki K, and I just cut it down to fit and stuck it in there. This is a little note from my friend Amy. And then I get a ton of questions about this. This was a gift from Alice from Aria's Daydream. I don't think she sells them. So I have a ton of deco. Like, I just had so much fun layering different sizes, bits and pieces. And then these little dividers are for a micro happy planner, but I obviously don't use that. And so I just stuck them in here because they're too cute to not use. See all this paper? Frank Hartu. And then this is like a Filofax zip pouch where I put these little V paper clips, which are slim but really secure, and I love those. So finally, after all this, we get to my first insert section. So this is notes, which is a catch-all for like a lot of things. I have some ideas. I have some stickers from Planning with Quinn. I have these top Fox and Pip. These are all Alexa's, but I had them for A6 rings, and I just cut them down. I have a bunch of grid paper. See, this is a pocket Happy Scrappy insert versus Pocket Plus. Trust me, it doesn't look like it makes a huge difference, but it really does. So narrow. I have a bunch of different inserts from Annie, from Justinian, from Happy Scrappy in here. And then I have within the notes, these are like kind of blank big grid papers for like brainstorms and thoughts. Then I have lists. So So I have like a Thrive Market grocery list, the little stickers, YouTube video ideas. See, I told you I will film this, how I set up a planner. Some online order tracking and other stuff. Book list, and then a little reading log. Really want to prioritize reading in June because I have not read pretty much all of quarantine. And love this. Have a little yearly view. Again, this is Pocket versus Pocket Plus. And then I have my monthly. This was the most practical thing for me when I actually carried my Pocket VDS around in my purse, because I use these bomb inserts from Annie where you have the month on one page and then all the dates. So I can write down all my little like appointments and notes quickly at a glance. This is when I was doing, not IVF, freezing my egg. So I had a lot of ultrasound appointments and whatnot. So I wanted to add all that. Obviously, things slowed down. I should take this off. Once we got into quarantine, should take that off. And I need to change a lot of this stuff. Like my concerts. Yeah, so I'm just going to wipe these out. I'm not going to reprint. I kind of just keep things really messy in here, which is great. Low stress. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, it's a little depressing to look at now because my plans no longer exist. But, you know, we do what we do. In a global pandemic, we do what we do. And then I have a section for dailies. This is what I referenced earlier. If I don't need a full-on detailed timed multi-list note daily, but I just need to jot down a quick to-dos for a day, then I'll use one of these. And this just blank paper. I have a little mood section, and I printed a bunch of these little rainbow grid papers from Annie. And I will use these to like jot down moods that I want to remember, like how I'm feeling, what triggered it, all that other stuff. And then I have this yearly 2-column page from Jasenia that I was using for appointments and stuff, but now I'm going to put like mood stuff in here at a glance. If I remember. If I don't, it's not a big deal. You know, I'm trying to be okay with like not giving up on something if I don't do it every single day. We just gotta give ourselves some grace, y'all. Everything is crazy, and I wasn't using my planners at all for months and months and months. To be honest, even my last flip, I wasn't actually, that was 4 months ago, and I wasn't actively using the planner. And I realized this because I felt like if I didn't do it fully, then it wasn't right, and I just shouldn't use it at all. And that's not how this is supposed to be. So I just have a ton more deco, and then a little magic section for a lot of quotes that I save on Instagram or little tidbits that I need to know and be reminded of. So I like to flip in here when I need reminders of that. It is basically the same as like that Carolyn section in my personal wide wings, but it's like smaller. So whatever planner is closest to me. I have like a credit card bill due date here. All right. I did pay that. Don't worry. And then that's really it. And then these little cute pages are sticker pages. Annie got these from Japan in a book. She only found one book, so she very kindly split it up and sent us all a couple pages, which is so nice of her. So I can put stickers on there, like, you know, reusable. And then that is really it. Oh, I also had my little June ideal day printed, and I clipped it onto this page tab thing that I think Alice gave me. I think it's Ashley Lee Designs. And I cut it down because it was bigger. So I just put this on here again for quick reference when I'm trying to like think about my days. In the back, I just have some paper, some cute little stickers. And then these sticky notes, which are my favorite, these are from Muji, and I could only find one pack, but they are the perfect size for a Pocket Plus insert, and I love that. Oh, the other thing about Pocket Plus versus Pocket is that a regular sticky note, like a square sticky note, let me see if I can find, where's that happy scrappy? Okay, so let me just show you guys what I'm talking about here. This is why I was never in pocket rings before, and I did not understand. This is too wide for a pocket insert page. Whereas a pocket TN, because you don't have the rings, you had enough space to put this. This is like hangs over, which would drive me absolutely bananas. But with a Pocket Plus insert, it fits perfectly. Perfectly. Pocket Plus is also really easy to remember. It's 3.5 by 5. I'm just telling you, if you're in a pocket, you should really consider Pocket Plus because it's a game changer, and they totally worked in my VDS as well. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I used to give people so much hell for using pocket rings as their main planner, which admittedly I am still very impressed by that, but mostly because every time I tried to write on a regular pocket insert, I was like, this is not pocket rings, not pocket TN. But Pocket Plus changed my life, and now I do understand. This reminds me so much of my Pocket TN in terms of decorating and flipping through. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So that is that, and I am using this in conjunction with this for now, and then we'll see. This does snap, yep, and then we'll see how we go throughout this quarantine.